Good morning. Welcome to Twin Flame Divine Healing. My name is Marisha. I specialize in Bach flower healing remedies. They release negative emotions and restore and bring in positive ones. I just went ahead and cleared the decks with some Palo Santo. I am a divine feminine along this twin flame journey. I have been on the journey since all my life, but was awakened to the journey in 2018. And I am here to help you to be able to heal, so that way you can come into Twin Flame Harmonious Union with your twin. I'm going to use this deck that I just love, absolutely love, is the Twin Flame Journey Oracle. I like to tap into the Divine Masculine, see how he's doing. See what he's needing from his Divine Feminine. As the Divine Feminine heals, the Divine Masculine will follow. The Divine Feminine is the leading energy. So let's go ahead and see how the Divine Masculine is feeling about his Divine Feminine in his heart space. Communication. So in his heart, he is wanting to communicate with his Divine Feminine. And let's see what's the block? Can we get a clarity card on the communication of what the Divine Masculine is wanting to communicate with his Divine Feminine? What's he want to communicate about? That's a lot. Guess he wants to tell you a lot, Divine Feminine. That's also a lot. I just need one card, please. Thank you. That's 2. That's 2, but let's go ahead and take the top one. Reinvention. So there has been a renewed Divine Masculine. Something has changed within the Divine Masculine. Something new, renewed. And he wants to communicate that with his Divine Feminine. So that's nice. Let's go ahead and get into the flowers. And let's see what the Divine Feminine can heal, release, so that way she can be ready for this communication that her Divine Masculine is wanting to communicate with her. Let's go ahead and get 5 cards. 5 is the number of change. And let's see. Be sure and like and subscribe, share. So how the Divine Feminine can get ready for this communication that's coming in from her twin. The flowers that came up were vervain, beech, scleranthus, clematis, and Star of Bethlehem. Vervain is the number 31. The negative emotions that we are needing to be releasing is stress, fanatical, high-strung, and intense. We're going to release those and bring in the positive emotions of relaxed, mellow, and objective. Mellow. The greatest weapon against stress is our ability to choose one thought over another. This ancient plant has been used in herbal medicines for hundreds of years to treat nervous problems and insomnia. Yeah, so if you're having problems sleeping, your nerves just aren't right, just aren't connected, and you're feeling this stress, this particular flower is going to help with that. It's going to help you to get that relaxed and mellow. And that would be a great way to be when your Divine Masculine brings in that communication, so that way you can be able to listen to what he has to say, because he does have a message that's wanting to come in. This particular flower falls in the category for over care for welfare of others. The vervain is for strong-willed people who hold strong views. They put unnecessary efforts into everything they undertake. Your mind races ahead of events. You may suffer from lack of help due to an overactive mind. So if you were feeling fanatical, high-strung, intense, and stressed, this particular flower is going to help release that and bring in the positive emotions of mellow, objective, relaxed, pacing your energy, and giving space to others. Beech. This is the number 3 flower. The negative emotions that we're going to be releasing are intolerance, arrogance, perfectionism. And we're going to bring in the positive emotion of tolerance, leniency, and understanding. Compassion will cure more sins than condemnation. Tolerance. Beech is also falls in the category of overcare for welfare of others. So that's 2 already. That this Divine Feminine is overly stressed, having that perfectionism. The beech helps you to be less critical towards other people and accept them as they are. Yeah, so when your Divine Masculine comes in, he's going to be a different way because he's had this reinvention, and you got to be able to accept him exactly out as he is. You know, it's a great thing to be accepting. Sometimes we get into the fantasy of what he could be and what things could be looking like. But the thing is if he didn't change, let's say for 5 years, and he is exactly how he is, are you going to be able to be understanding of that and to accept him? So he has done some changing, and this particular flower is going to help with that. So if you're having the negative emotions of intolerance and judgmental, perfectionism, and some arrogance, let's go ahead and release those negative emotions and bring in tolerance, leniency, understanding, accepting, and meeting you halfway. It's going to help you meet your Divine Masculine halfway. The scleranthus, this is the number 28. The negative emotions that we're going to be releasing is indecisive, fickle, unbalanced, and dizzy. We're going to bring in the positive emotions of decisive, stable, and balanced. Stable. On the scale of life, we must find balance. When you have to make a choice and don't make it, that in itself is a choice. This particular flower is for those who suffer uncertainty. And so it helps when you have a hard time choosing between two things, such as Mexican or Chinese food. You simply can't decide which restaurant to go to. So the negative emotions that we're going to be releasing is indecision, fickle, unbalanced, and dizzy. It's going to bring you into this positive stage of stable, balanced, decisive, knowing what you want and deciding. This would be a great flower to have taken before this communication comes in, so that way you can really have a balance in your life and be stable and be able to make decisions, whatever this divine masculine is wanting to communicate with you. Because you may be on the fence. You may or may not want to be with him. And so you're having trouble deciding. And this particular flower is going to help with that, to make that decision for yourself and do what's best for you. Clematis. This is the number 9. The negative emotions that we're going to be releasing is inattentive, absent-minded, and clumsy. The positive emotions that we're going to be bringing in is focused, engaged, creative, and clear. Focus. The greatest beauty always lies in the greatest clarity. Life has given you a canvas. Go be creative. This particular flower falls in the category of insufficient interest in present circumstances. And the clematis is for those who find their lives unhappy and withdraw into fantasy worlds. They are ungrounded and indifferent to the details of everyday life. Teaches one to establish a bridge between the physical world and the world of ideas, and may foster great creativity. It also brings clarity and alertness to present moments. So let's release the negative emotions of clumsy, inattentive, absent-minded, and daydreaming, and bring in the positive emotions of awake, engaged, interested, focused, seeing clearly, and creative and clear. Yeah, so I could see how these two flowers would be great together for when that communication comes in. So you can have a clear, decisive choice of what you are wanting in your life, Divine Feminine. Right now it seems to be that you are living in a fantasy, that you are wanting your Divine Masculine in some certain way, and he just can't be that. And so that acceptance piece needs to come in, to accept him and have a clear, focused mind on what it is. So these are going to really help you, Divine Feminine, when this communication comes in, so you can have the best possible life for yourself. The Star of Bethlehem, number 29. The negative emotions we're going to be releasing is deep emotional trauma, distress, and we're going to bring in the positive emotion of balance, comfort, and solace. Healing will begin as trauma is liberated, solace. This is the trauma flower, the Star of Bethlehem. Everyone knows this is probably my ultimate favorite flower, I believe. And just like it says, healing will begin as trauma is liberated. We need to release our trauma that we have in our past or our present life, so then that way we can live a happy, healthy life when our twin comes in. So the Star of Bethlehem is for despondency or despair, and it helps when you experience trauma, serious news, loss of someone dear, the fright following an accident. The distress and unhappiness feels unbearable. Yeah, so if you're having this emotional trauma, whether it's in your past or your present, and feeling some distress, this flower will help release that. And we're going to bring in the positive emotion of balance, comfort, soul is breath, alive and feeling. And so how the flowers work is, let's say you have had some trauma in your life, let's say a car accident, some childhood emotional trauma, a car accident. What happens is the frequencies, the flower frequencies, release that negative emotion, and the flowers work until, let's just say you know, hopefully not, but if you get into another car accident or have someone, you know, that's really close to you pass away, then you would probably need to take the Star of Bethlehem again. But the flowers will work for you until, you know, something happens in your life again. So, all right. And so what I do is I have the flower essences here. I put the amount in a 16-ounce water bottle, and I will seal it and ship it to you via priority 2-day mail. And all my information is below. Be sure and like and subscribe and share if you haven't already. And I'm very excited for this communication that's wanting to come in from your Divine Masculine. And I'm here to help you to be able to get ready for that. And I hope you all have a great day. Bye.